Motion carries. Moving on to 12.2, matters relating to transportation permit program. This is Jason.
Bear with me for just 1 second.
Is it warming up?
I don't know what else.
Booting up,
Get up
okay.
there and polish the streets. Some people said
We lost our audience.
Steve wasn't home.
We got some bad equipment.
I wonder if this funeral price is covered.
Well, while we're waiting for the PowerPoint presentation to come to life here.
It is, it's only certain things that aren't.
There we go.
Now it's ready.
We've got
Okay.
it. Thank you.
Let's move forward with Jason.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor and council members. Tonight I'm before you to talk about the establishment of a transportation permit program. A little bit of background: the California Vehicle Code, Section 35780, authorizes the city to establish programs and procedures related to the movement of oversized loads. In the past, we've had an informal notification process, and we typically receive between 10 and 15 requests a year. And that's a phone notification process from the trucking companies that they'll be moving within the city. In the last few months, we've had a significant increase in the number of requests that we receive. A lot of them are related to the movement of the windmill sections, but there are other types of loads that move throughout the city. Those include prefabricated pools, cranes for lifting signs and towers, and grading equipment, construction equipment in general. In November, we began a pilot program that's very similar to the program that's proposed before you tonight, and currently there is no fee for the permits we're issuing in that pilot program. We've issued 10 permits this year and have received no negative comments from any trucking companies or any of the permitting agencies. This is the site probably most of you have seen. This is a sample oversized load windmill turbines moving through downtown on First Street at A Street. The purpose of the program is for the trucking company to provide notification to the city related to the movement of oversized loads within the city. This provides the city the ability to limit the dates and times for the movement of these oversized loads. We're able to approve the routes to be sure that the loads remain on truck routes during the majority of the move. And it also, the purpose of this program is to release the city from liability that's related to the movement of these oversized loads. Some of the proposed program highlights. The program was intended to apply to loads that exceed the California Vehicle Code legal dimensions for length, width, height, and weight. And there's 3 permit types. The program is based on the State Department of Transportation permit procedures manual. There's a single trip permit, which is a one-way move within a 5-day period. There's a repetitive trip, which is the multiple moves of the same load with the same route, and the duration is 6 months for that permit. And an annual permit, which is a 1-year permit, multiple load types over multiple routes within the city, and those would all be confined to truck routes. They would not be able to deviate from truck routes. Also, the program would require the carrier to provide insurance certificates to ensure that there's insurance to cover potential damages that are related to the move. The carrier is also required to verify the route as part of this program to be sure that the route would accommodate the load for overhead power lines, street width, signal equipment, those kind of obstacles, and turning radius at different intersections. And it would hold the city harmless for the damages that are related to the move. The Vehicle Code also authorizes the city to establish fees and those fees are limited to the fees that are currently charged by the state of California. The Caltrans fees are currently for a single trip permit $16, for a repetitive trip permit $90, for annual permit $90, and the proposed Dixon fees for single trip would be $14, repetitive trip $51, and annual trip $88, and those are based on an estimate of the time it takes to administer the permit, to develop the permit, verify the route, and then also a little time for the enforcement. So recommendations, the Transportation Advisory Commission considered this issue at their December meeting. Therefore, tonight, staff has recommended that the council discuss the issue and consider the following actions. One would be to adopt a resolution finding the establishment of the program to be exempt from CEQA. Discuss the adoption of the proposed ordinance, which would authorize the city to establish the program and fees. And then a resolution to establish the proposed permit program, and then a resolution establishing the proposed fees. And with that, I'm available to answer